Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
So
Hello.
I just got this all set up, so we're going to be testing all this out today. See how it goes. We're going to play some Cash and just play till we can't play anymore. That's pretty much it. I don't want to talk any longer and just get right into it. Oh, there's nobody at this table. All right, stream's over, guys. Talk to you later. All right, logging off. Bye. I'm just kidding. Hold on, I'm coming back. I'm just testing out my shit. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Anyways, let's try another table, shall we? If there's no one there, then we'll just jump to a some different stakes. Oh, somebody joined, doesn't matter. All right. Hi, Sophia. On Instagram. By the way, I'm streaming on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, so you can watch me on any of those. Also, let me know how the stream looks, because I'm interested. It's time! That is correct. It is time. We are here and we are playing poker. This is my new setup. I don't have, the mic isn't in the screen, but here it is. That's what it looks like. I was gonna have it like in view, but it just doesn't work out. Didn't work out. It is beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me know if you can in chat how the volume is on the card sounds, as well as like compared to my voice, all that stuff, or if you're having any issues on any of the 3 platforms that I'm streaming to. Again, that's Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So if you're having any seeing any problems with any of those or anything, just let me know. It would be very helpful. We don't have a dollar goal, but I mean, I was gonna say $1 million. We could go for $1 million, but I mean, instead I'll just go for 50 cents right now. That's a good start. We'll start at 50 cents. We'll work our way up. We'll see where it goes. If it ends up at $1 million, maybe I won't be streaming anymore. Thank you. I appreciate it that it looks and sounds great. Happy to hear that. God, you know what? I'm probably just gonna play loosey-goosey on this stream. I was gonna just play straightforward, but I mean that's kind of boring to. It's kind of boring to watch, isn't it? I'm joking. I'm not gonna play 100% loosey-goosey. That would be ridiculous. Nobody 3-bets. Of course, there's an under the gun raise. I call. People are just calling. Who knows? Who knows what's going on here? Let's see. Multi-way pot. I'm not going to be doing anything here. Wow. Big old bet. Yeah, I'm outie. Outie. Nowhere near this board. Yeah, I'll do my best to get to $1 million. We'll see how it goes. We'll run it up. We'll run it up. But yeah, on Instagram, you probably see I just have a black screen behind me. Um, on YouTube, same for YouTube. I'm doing a vertical stream on YouTube. But on Twitch, if you do like the horizontal view, I am streaming on Twitch, and you can see me like, it's actually kind of cool. Like, see me like, you know, on the screen, on the Ignition screen, playing on Ignition Casino right now. Yeah. What state am I playing in? I am playing in California. That is where I'm at. Question on Instagram. This is the part where in the stream I'm supposed to ask, where are you guys? And then everybody floods the chat with all of the places they're from. So go ahead and do that. Or just make it up. I really don't care. No, I do care. I want to know where you're from. Where are you from? A set of sevens. Or that's a full house. Didn't see the tens. Oh, and he had 10-9. That sucks. Oh, well. That's poker, baby. New York. Wow, you're pretty far away from California. How do you like it out there in New York? In New York land? Have you lived there your whole life, or no? I don't understand why people do this. They just sit here and tank. You're either opening or you're not. Come on, man. You're ruining the game for the rest of us. And donezo. For the record, this stream is not on a delay. So if you comment, I should be able to see it immediately. Dennis coded. I do feel Dennis coded. For anyone that doesn't know what that comment means, it specifically means it's always sunny in Philadelphia. I feel as though I am very much Dennis coded, except for the all of the merger. I don't do that. And the other bad stuff. Just like temper stuff, probably. Maybe not temper. I don't think I have a temper. Some people in the chat might disagree with me. Don't. No, I'm not gonna play the Brunson from the small blind before anyone gives me shit. I'm not there yet. Maybe if there were some drinks involved, I might start playing the Brunson, but no. And this isn't quite the Robbie, so we're not going to play it. If it was the Robbie on the button, I might consider it. Especially if I was like limped to or folded to. I lived and played here and mostly on the East Coast. I've been out to California many times. Love the Commerce. Commerce Casino is pretty cool. My go-to, I don't know if you've ever been there, is Gardens I'm sure, I don't know if you've seen my content, you probably seen me play there quite a few times. But I've been to Commerce Casino a couple times, actually, and it's not too bad. And we got the pocket fours in the cutoff. We're obviously going to raise this. And you know, with we're just gonna go 5x. Just we're just gonna 5x. Don't ask me why. That's just what we're doing. And we get 3-bet from the big blind. I don't like it. And I'll normally fold here because, especially at low stakes, these players aren't bluffing very often. But let's see a flop. It's not like the worst flop in the world. It'd be great if I had a club, but I don't. And he's probably just going to barrel into me right now. And I'll probably have to fold. Because I'm not going to sit here and chase a backdoor straight. It's just going to get worse for me. See, we're going to play a little, I probably shouldn't have called that pre-flop, all right? So this will be a little educational as well for everybody. I'm joking. I'm not going to sit here and teach everybody how to play poker. I mean, if you have questions about poker, I'd be happy to answer questions about poker. But I am by no means I am by no means a poker expert. But I do love poker. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm talking to all you people. That's why I'm doing this whole thing. Call it, you coward. If you were talking about if you're talking about the bet on the flop, I shouldn't have even called pre-flop. Let's just put it that way. Okay? All right. I'm just going to leave it at that. What if you hit a set? Well, if I hit a set, then okay, so you were talking about calling the 3-bet. Well, that's why I called it. Cuz you hit a set on the flop and it's awesome. It's great content, And I noticed that I do have the Twitch chat showing up on the Twitch stream, which is doi. I don't know. I'm new to streaming, so I'm still figuring everything out. I will be streaming, while we're on the subject of streaming, I will be streaming next week. Probably going to have a meetup game on Clubs Poker. And, I'll be live streaming. Come hang out and play poker with me on Clubs. And it'll be a good old time. 6-5, you know what? No one's 3-betting. I'm just gonna raise it. Why not? I probably could have gone bigger, but whatever. No one's 3-betting really, except for that guy that 3-bet me out of the small blind. But he probably had a hand. He probably just had a hand. Yes, Royal. Whoever you are, you're on TV right now. Twitch TV. Oh. I think I might be able to just bet big here and maybe get a fold. I don't want to do this for 3 streets though. So honestly, I'll just check. I'll check. You know what? I'll check. Well, since I didn't bet the flop, betting the turn doesn't make really any sense. Doesn't really make any sense. So I'm just going to check it. And we'll probably just end up check folding because we don't have any. We don't have a hand. We have 6 high. And that could be a bluff. But I don't have a hand. I have 6 high. If I was going to bet the flop, I was probably going to want to bet all 3 streets. Triple barrel, but I mean, with a backdoor flush, backdoor straight, maybe. Don't have to. You got infinite time and cash. You just sit here and just wait for your moment, you know? Like getting king queen in the big blind. Offsuit. Not the best. Facing an under the gun raise, we will probably just call here. Not the worst flop in the world. Don't have a spade. So it's not ideal. And I'm not going to bluff multi-way out of position. For 75 cents, I'll call with my gut shot. Why not? I think that's a pretty good price. Jack. Oh, it had a similar shape, but it is not. If you were to just turn it like a little, no, I'm out. Not calling down there with king high. Waited 3 hours at 2-5 for my moment today. Not kidding. Got queens and kings. Both times folded around to me. Only 2 premiums I saw. You know what? That sucks. But that's poker also. I've been there. I get it. I generally don't play 2-5. I don't think I've ever played 2-5. Honestly, I only play like 1-3, 2-3. That's like the highest that I've played. But I've heard great things about 2-5. I'll have to check it out someday. When you had queens and kings, you said it folded around to me. Are you saying that you were in the big blind? Because that's an even harder truth, if that's the case. That really sucks. I really feel for you if that's the case. But I mean, if you were like in the cutoff or the hijack, it's not as bad. Let's see, open to $1. I will 3-bet here, actually. Cutoff should be raising fairly wide when limp 2. The only person I'm really worried about is the... Nope. Actually, I thought that was an under gun limp. That's just the big blind. 4-bet. Now, 4-bets suck. Because they're probably not 4-betting light. And I'm probably way behind. So... I mean, he's probably not doing this with ace-9, right? So I could probably just let this go. It's a small 4-bet. I'm not sitting here like loving my life unless, you know, if I hit an ace, I'm probably still not good. Still beat by ace-jack, ace-queen, ace-king, all within his 4-betting range. People don't 4-bet light. They just don't. So you can just let it go. Don't fall in love with the hands, you know what I mean? You're in the big blind once. On button with kings. I will open this though. Let's see. Let's go 125. On the button with kings. Bet 15. Small blind, big blind. They both folded. Oh no. Oh no. See, that sucks. Yeah. I mean, it's happened to me. It has happened to me. It is not fun. Man, same session. That stings, though. That does sting. Okay. So, feeling pretty good about this flop. Probably just going to bet a third here. Sometimes I can just take it down, but I also do kind of... I don't have a hand, right? Don't have a hand yet, but It doesn't matter because they fold. See, poker's easy, guys. All you gotta do is just bet, and people fold. That's a joke. People do not like to fold in this game. Will not be playing the King 8 offsuit in the hijack. No, thank you. Come on. Almost the Octocrat. Not the Octocrat, so I'm not playing it. In regards to how late I'm going to be playing today, probably, I don't know, maybe just a couple hours, so maybe around 8 o'clock, but don't know just yet. We'll see how the night goes. Under the gun raise. And we're thinking about it. Oh, I didn't even notice this 3-bet over here. 275? You must really like your hand. It's always so funny. Okay, here we go. I was gonna say you had all this time to think about it. What do you guys think? A 4-bet to $25? You think it's a bluff? Probably not. Queens versus kings. Classic. Classic. And kings take it down. Justice for kings, I'd say. And he took a little bit of time on that call, and I don't blame him, because sometimes it is aces, but what are you going to do with kings? You just got to do it. You just got to go all in. No messing around. You know what I mean? You just got to go for it. I do like to see a clean run out for kings, but at the same time, it's also kind of fun to you know, for there to be some blood sometimes. Get some sort of funky flop. At least give us a sweat, you know what I mean? Ace-4 suited. In the big blind. Probably just going to call if somebody raises here. Is it just going to fold to me? Do I get some walkies? No walkies. I am going to raise it though, because I'm in position. And actually, let's go to $1. Really? A limp 3-bet. Cute. I'm calling because I'm in position. And we have an ace on the flop. That's fantastic. Now, he could be limping, you know, with a weak ace. And then this little feeler bet here. I don't see any point in really raising. This is basically just a check. So I'm just going to call. Beautiful turn. $1.50. You know, I don't mind taking the betting lead here because if there is a heart on the river, we can really get paid. I might just click it back. Let's just click it back. Sometimes he's just going to insta call. We don't get it. Hopefully he just checks to us and we just check it. He doesn't. Little feeler bet. This could be a higher ace than mine, but I'm getting too good of a price to fold, so we call. And kings. That sucks for kings. He limped. Okay. You know what? These players. He limped with kings in the small blind. I don't know. You know, this game, I hear people say all the time, oh, this game is dead and all that, but I mean, just, you kidding me? Look at that. He tried to get sneaky, is what he did. And he did do it to himself. He did it to himself, yes. I do not feel bad for him either. Wow is correct. Yes. Wow. This isn't an educational stream by any means, but if you do want some advice, don't limp in the small blind with kings, hoping that the big blind will raise. Just don't do it. That's so silly. Too silly. Oh man. Not gonna play that. No. No. Yeah, don't limp kings ever. Agreed. I mean, you know, if you're under the gun and you've been playing crazy tight and you know, you want to get a little tricky because the table is not paying attention and they're just opening and they don't care who's limping or whatever. They're not paying attention to you know, who's playing tight and who's not. You could limp under the gun with kings, but it's just, you know, just raise. Just raise. No, never. Okay. All right, or never. You know, or never. I take it back immediately. Good luck, Josh. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate you. Costello. Good to see you on here. Come on. Let's tango. Nobody. Okay. People are only 3-betting with their good hands right now, so something tells me it's just going to call around. And if I do get 3-bet, I can just fold here. Not the worst flop in the world. I'm probably not going to go 3 streets of value. Since I'm out of position, I could probably just check. And call. Hate the turn. Don't love it, but depending on his bet sizing, probably can't give up just yet. He checks it back, which makes me feel pretty good. Go for a little bit of thin value here. We'll go even smaller than that. Let's just go, let's do 99 cents. Oh, not $99. I didn't even have that much. Imagine. Just rip it. Just rip it with 8 pair of 8s here. I might have gotten paid. Well. And we have the Octocrab. And I got a little bit of extra here to get a little bit weird with the Octocrab. This is the guy that limped with kings in the small blind. We're in the same situation here. We're in the same situation. I am going to raise it. Someone tells me he's going to call me because he's salty, but we'll see. I'll even go the same sizing. See if he still wants to tango. Watch, he's going to 3-bet me again. Nope. Okay. So, queso. I'm in a bit of a pickle here. I could check it back, but I am gonna go see if he will fold. If he doesn't fold, we get Octocrab, baby, Octocrab, Octocrab. I don't even have to talk. I just have to bet. I don't even have to describe what I'm doing. Just I'll do it. You guys will see what happened, and then that's it. Then end stream. I bet 1 Arizona iced tea. Okay. Definitely raising this up. Go for some thin value. And he folds. How about no value? No. Value, because that's fine. No queen. Easy game. Easy game, guys. Definitely raising this up. It's a pretty tight table. Except for this guy. Limped king in small blind. I'm gonna give him a little fishy symbol. Pretty good spot here. I will gladly call this. Even better spot. I will go $2 here. I don't think anybody's gonna check. This guy might check a queen. This guy would keep barreling if he had a queen, I think. Don't feel great about it. Don't feel great about the check raise. Pretty strong hand. I'm probably just going to call. I'm in position. Hope to see a spade on the river and see if we can get paid. Look at that. Look at that. Easy game, guys. Now, let's see what he does. See if that scares him. We could be against the ace of spades. Doubt it, though. People don't really like to check raise as a bluff with a flush draw, especially multi-way. And I think I'm good here in most cases. Second nuts, probably just going to tank and then rip it and then deal with the consequences if he does have the ace of spades. We're good, baby. Easy game. Easy game. See? All you gotta do is just call with a flush draw, hit it on the river, and then jam for value. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Rip it. I did rip it. I did. That felt pretty good. Started with 25, we're up to 57. So we're a little bit on our way to the $1 million that we set the goal at today. Poker is too easy. It is too easy. I just showed that. All you gotta do is just make a flush. And then have the jabroni lead into you. For what? That was like, I don't know, half pot or something on the river. I wonder what he called with. I don't remember what the full board was it? Does he just have a queen? I don't know. Top pair? Road to $1 million. $1 million. We're gonna hit $1 million on this stream. You just watch. We're gonna run it up from $57.02 to $1 million. Don't believe me? Stick around and watch. Stick around and find out. Missed a couple comments here on YouTube. Natalia says hello. Hello. Jacob Levins says, nice hand. What's your hourly on Ignition? Is it soft? I actually don't play that often on Ignition. But when I do play, I will say that it is relatively soft, yes. I will say that players on here tend to play. You just gotta watch these players. Some of them play pretty darn tight, and it's like the same with most of these sites. It's people don't like to bluff. At these low stakes, people don't like to bluff. So if you get 3-bet, it's usually a pretty good hand, unless you can, look at a guy's history and say, you know what, he's been doing some wild shit. That's pretty much it. I mean, like, got raised, under the gun. Usually I will fold here, but we're gonna get a little silly because Jack 10 offsuit versus under the gun raise, usually not the best. Also, this guy hasn't been playing very many hands, so. Second pair, just gonna let it go. Not even gonna mess around. I was in position, probably could have called there, but no reason. You don't have to. You can play this game however you want. That's the cool thing about poker. I can just sit here and just go all in every single hand. I'm not gonna, but I could. If I haven't said the whole thing, the whole streamer thing yet, I'll go ahead and do the whole script. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you like what you see. If you don't, then I can't help you. See, this is a pretty tight table, I think. Except for this guy, the little fishy over here. This guy, maybe he's too tight, limping with kings. Also, if you are playing on these websites and you are not using the notes function, then you are missing out, my friend. You really need to be using that. It's great. I do like how Ignition lets you use the little symbols on here too. That is very nice. I enjoy that. Okay guys, we got a big giant pot here, 48 cents, 125 into 48 cents. And a call. Man, I can't wait to see this hand. These bet sizes are so weird. And then a check. And a fold. Probably spades, if I had to take a guess. And we got queen jack suited in the big blind. Loving it. Loving it. If it limps, folds to me, we're raising. Raising it up. Hell, I might even 3-bet. Probably gonna 3-bet versus cutoff open here. I'll go to $3 here. And we just take it down. Didn't even have to see a flop. Just free money. And that's why you 3-bet. Easy game. A lot of limping at this table. That's always a great sign. Another thing about this site specifically that you'll see is people are either limping or folding. Except for this guy. This guy likes to open some hands. He might be opening a little wide if I 3-bet him and he folded. 7-6 offsuit is usually a fold, but we're getting silly. And we're going to call. And he jams. And we fold. Pretty sure everyone's folding. The only person that might not fold is this guy. I'd be shocked to see a call here. Okay. A jam with king 10. So you asked if ignition is soft. There you go. There you go. I think that's a pretty good indication right there. I mean, I can understand, you know, if your thought process here, hold on, what do we got? Ace 8 offsuit versus under the gun raise. I'll see a flop. Again, normally I'll fold, but this guy just jammed with king 10 offsuit. I should probably make a note of that. Boop. I'll just say 3-bet jam. Multi-way. Pre-flop. And he's fiery. It checked to me. I'll gladly check it back. We got nothing going on this board. So we're just going to fold it. Because this guy could easily just check the flop with a jack. Or anything. Like a king. And then just hit it on the turn. No reason to mess around with ace high. He jammed. He's got king 10 again. This guy's gonna be fun. Might need to tighten up just a little bit because of this guy right here. Because he's on my left. Like, I want to get a little silly, but maybe not too silly. And maybe, if I get a hand, I could even, you know, check to him and let him do his little dance. Because he clearly likes to just get the money in and hope for folds, it seems. Because you're not jamming with king 10 suited and hoping for calls, you know? Easy fold. Just a reminder, we started at $25. We're at $56 right now and 2 cents. Don't want to forget the 2 cents. Don't want to short myself. We're running it up to $1 million tonight, apparently. So stick around and watch that happen, because it's definitely happening. Won't be too long now. Getting a little lippy limp. I almost never limp, but I'll lippy limp. And this guy's just going to jam here. So we got an open and a 3-bet. I might have called the open, not calling with a 3-bet. Man, just a jam. Overbet, jam. With what? I don't know, man. This is a little bit better looking. Now, I said I was going to play tighter. If I was playing tighter, I would fold this hand, because these jokers could easily 3-bet me, and then I don't feel so great about my hand. But I'm doing it, and they folded. That's good. These are the only two people I'm worried about, really. Mostly this guy. What do we think? Kings again? So I'm going to call, then they're going to call. We're going multi-way. With 7-8 suited, I don't really mind that. Let's see a flop. You know? I swear to God, if he's got kings again, this is hilarious. Ace high board. When he checks there, I don't think he has a lot of great hands. I could probably take it down with a little multi-way bluff here. This bet doesn't need to work that often, especially on an ace high board. But we get a caller, and then he does that. See, I felt it in my bones. Felt it coming. So, you know, I'm not gonna mess around here. He probably just has some strong ace-x hand. Or he's just desperate with kings. Again. And then the check. What a weird line. Bet $7. Has got about 5 behind. $7 into $24. A jam and probably a call. What did you have? What did you have? You probably had an ace. Lost to a straight. It was probably an ace. I hope he doesn't leave. I hope you buy in for more. Please. Oh, he left. He got scared away. But I actually wanted him here. Oh, that was a nice hand, though. You know what? I'll even throw out a little nice hand. Nice hand. I don't like to do that too often. I'll do that for that hand. That was pretty good. We're tanking in the big blind. We got the Brunson in the big blind. We're gonna get wild with it. I'm actually going to see a flop right now. Snap check back. I was thinking about leading. I was thinking about it because if I hit a jack, that'd be amazing. But I hit the 2, which is pretty strong. So I think we're going to go for some value. That's a joke. I am betting though. Sevens calls. Nice call. That was a trash bet. Don't do that. What you just saw me do, don't do that. Phil? How's it going, Phil? Glad to see you here, man. Oh, this is the Robbie. See, I got the Brunson, I got the Robbie. I played the Octocrab earlier. Oh, don't like being raised into. I'm just going to fold it. I'm working if my boss DMs you. Noted. Noted. I call it the Robbie now. The Jack 4 is, in like, as far as I'm concerned, that's just like the forever Robbie. I mean, after what happened. And if you don't know what happened, just look up, you know, Jack 4 Robbie hand. Those were some wild times. Hey, thanks for the follow, Mark. Appreciate you. Mark Ranger. Just followed me on Twitch. Appreciate you very much, man. What time is it where you're at now, Phil? I think I remember you saying that you were in Australia. I could be remembering incorrectly. It's 5 minutes to lunch. It's a good time. 5 minutes to lunch 30 or o'clock. Sydney. Oh yeah, that's right. You did say Sydney. Mark says, of course, enjoying watching. Man, you know what? Thanks for that. I'm glad to hear that. This is you know, my first stream that I'm doing here. It's a little test stream before I have a meetup game next week on Clubs Poker. So just testing things out here, but having a good time. It's good stuff. Probably gonna do Wednesdays at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time moving forward. I'd like to have a steady schedule of streaming, but we will see. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to my domain. Any online sites I can play in Arizona by chance? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Google's a hell of a drug, you know? I might suggest Googling it. I wish I had a better answer than that. I don't. I love your beard. Well, thank you, Obadiah. I appreciate you. My beard appreciates you. I had a drunk guy in a bar one time offered to buy my beard. I don't remember how much he offered me, but it was not much. We got the pocket nines. We actually have a hand now. Come on. And let's, you know, I was going to raise to $1. Let's just go 3x. And a 3-bet. Okay. Let's see a flop. Still have an overpair. Just gonna check here. Nothing else to do. Does Ignition take deposit through credit card, or they're only crypto? So they do take deposit through credit card, but cashing out is through crypto. That's the only downside. So pretty large bet here. Got an overpair again. Probably not going anywhere. Not feeling great about the queen, but depending on his sizing here, we might just continue. Might just call. Mark is watching from Denmark. From Denmark, that's awesome. Welcome, Denmark. 498. Starting to smell a little bit like the top of their range. Could still be ace king, but not likely. Ace king probably want to just check it back. I tend to trust the turn bet, as they say, a little bit more. Eights, pocket eights. Would pocket eights bet this? With a queen out there, I don't know. If I call here, I'm pretty much saying I'm calling the river as well. Don't feel great about it. I think I could just let it go and wait for a better spot. So that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. These players tend to not 3-bet light. So when they 3-bet and then they bet large on the flop and continue on the turn, I tend to believe it. Good fold, says Martavelli. Is it Martavelli? Yeah. I smell jacks. Oh no. Does it smell that bad in here? Yeah. Could have been any overpair, you know, that beats me. But, you know, I like to think of it as, you know, pocket eights. The best hand I beat probably isn't doing that. So I don't beat much, so I just fold. Just as a reminder, our goal is $1 million. We're going to run up this $43.32 to $1 million. Stick around. Watch it happen. A little bit of a drop down from the $57 or so that we were at, but you know what? They can't all be winners. I didn't get here from just calling turn bets. You know what I mean? A little bit of calling turn bets. Subscriber on Twitch, Fazlos. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. Ace 5 offsuit, a little too crappy of a hand to open here. Bro, your pace for 1 million isn't that bad though. Yeah, you're right. You know what? Optimism. That's what I like. A little bit of optimism. Can't be too optimistic about Queen 3 offsuit though. I've got some. I had it at the beginning of my stream. I showed a little bit of it. I will show it right now as well. That I've got some really cool screens or scenes, as they're called on Streamlabs, for when I'm on a break or for when the stream is just starting. And I will show it to you. It's pretty cool. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, it was this way. Was it this way? I think it was that way. This one. We're back. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know. It took me forever to set it up, okay? So, you know, give me some credit here. Just dragging along here. Wow. Martavelli says 20 minutes at $25. That's 555 days straight stream to the million. Strap in. You know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. Strap in. If you joined, you cannot leave. You got to stay here for the full 555 days. And that's a guarantee. Imagine. I'm sure somebody, I think the longest stream is held by Ludwig or something like that on YouTube. I can't remember what he did. I think he streamed for like a month straight, which is bananas. Terrible hand I'm gonna fold. Go all in. Hey, Soph. I will not go all in. Though I would have had 2 pair on the turn, so you're a good omen. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. One street too late on that one. I might have taken you up on it on the turn. Here we go. This is a hand. Man, I miss the guy that was here that limped with the kings. I wish he was still here. Or girl. Or girl. We don't know. With ace-jack suited versus a hijack open, assuming this person folds. I'm like debating 3-betting here. I think I should 3-bet. I hate 3-betting out of position, but I could just get away with a call. If I call, this guy calls, we'll go multi-way, I might be able to get a little bit more. Let's go. He did not call. Kind of glad I did 3-bet, though I kind of wish I did, because it'd be a lot easier to just lead out on this board. No diamond in my hand. Don't really have any part of this board. No reason to stick around. No business. No business with this hand. It's not a named hand as far as I know. Could be a named hand. Does anyone know the name of the hand for 3-7 offsuit? I don't know. I don't think there is a name for it. If there is, let me know. Hank the Tank! Hank the Tank, ladies and gentlemen, is in the chat. Says, good luck, Josh. Thanks, Hank. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing well. And I hope everything's going well over at the beautiful stream that you guys got going on at Commerce Casino. The Nuts. That's 7-3 offsuit. You're right. The Nuts. Well, that's the new name for it, at least. Thanks, Zane. Appreciate that. I'm going to use that from now on. I'm going to turn it over on the at Showdown. Be like, I got the Nuts. 3-7. Imagine. Almost an Octocrab is also a very good name for 3-7 offsuit. It's not Octocrab. Hank, you missed it. I played Octocrab earlier and took down a very small pot with it. Come on. You got to be here for these things. Hockey Crab. Hockey Crab. That's, it's very close to Octocrab. Hockey Crab. Did you just come up with that right now? That's actually pretty good. Hockey Crab. I like it. Come on. You did just come up with it? Hank, you're a genius. To be fair to Zane, though, I am going to go back and forth between calling it Hockey Crab and the Nuts. Just to be fair. I got to randomize it. Now you have Quicks. Queen 6. Quicks is good. Hank, you're on fire tonight, man. All right, try this one. 9 deuce offsuit. Try it. I dare you. Name it. I'm actually kind of excited if it's a good one. It can't be the Nuts. We've already got a hand for the Nuts. That is the 7-3 offsuit. This one's harder. That's a weird name, man. I don't know if I like that one. No, it is hard. It's a lot harder because it doesn't, what do you... I don't know. Let's see if I can come up with something. 9 deuce. Nothing. I got nothing, man. I think you'd do better than I would on this one. I can't do anything with it. Have not been getting any great hands. And that's poker, They can't all be winners. Skip. Now what's funny is you're saying skip because you don't want to name the hand, but also at the same time, That's not a bad name for a hand. 9 deuce offsuit. Skip. Because you should just skip it. It's not worth anything. You can't even name it. Skip. That's a good name. Hank, you're a genius even when you're not trying to be a genius. It's great. Nine deuce offsuit is the skip. You heard it here first. Here we go. Pocket three is the best hand I've seen in 5 minutes. I don't know. Time is weird. Patent that shit. You know what? Done. I think if it's on stream, it's automatically, you automatically have a patent for it. So I think we're good. It is time for a set. Let's go. No set. No set. Oh. Just gotta let go. Just gotta let it go. Don't get married to the hand, you know? Another weak but fun hand. I am not a fan of limping, so I will not limp. I will open this hand, and I will fold to a 3-bet. But there was already an open. And what do you do in poker when you haven't seen a hand in a while? You just call. Because folding's boring. And I've been doing that for way too long. Let's go. Straight flush on the flop. Calling it right now. That's not it. That is not it. I mean, great price. Bad turn. Really bad. If I could give it, I'd give it 0 stars. If I could. Are we seriously just going to show down with 7 high right now? I think we are. Unless somebody takes a stab at it. And they do. So we don't have to show our embarrassing hand at showdown. It was a gross flop. Thank you. And it was just ace king. Thank God I did not see more diamonds. That would have been catastrophic. Just a casual 3-bet to 335. I actually don't mind that sizing. Some players you'll see just click it back. What's that gonna do? You're just gonna get in a big old multi-way pot. No, you raise that up to 335. This guy opened pretty early. We'll see what he does. Less likely to call. But maybe if he's just cold calling, if that's just like his dealio in general, takes it down. Easy game. 9-7 suited in the big blind. Would love to play this. probably just fold it. But we're just gonna call. And we get the best flop ever. Not. Got the gut shot now. But we're not gonna do anything. Probably just check fold, honestly. Nope. Not without a spade in my hand. I guess the spade doesn't matter at this point on the turn. Not playing this. 2-5 offsuit. Also don't have a nickname for 2-5 offsuit. You know, we should just make a list. Let's just make a list. See if I can remember all. 7-3 was the nuts, but also, what was it? I'm cheating because I'm actually looking at chat. The hockey crab, which I love because it rhymes with, it sounds very, it doesn't necessarily rhyme, but it sounds very similar to octocrab. 7-3, hockey crab, love it. Queen 6 offsuit is quicks, also great. And then I think now my favorite is the 9 deuce offsuit. It's just a skip. Patent. Here. Now we got the funny hand. Sleeping. We'll raise it up with the funny hand. Easy game. We're just here to play, you know? Should not be playing this hand. Do not do this at home. Should have put a big old disclaimer on the screen. I like that the button's not involved. 3-bet would be catastrophic. I've seen worse flops. Especially when it's checked to us. Terrible turn. Miserable. We got nothing. This hand's going nowhere. We're going to show down with 8 high. That's what we're doing. That's the plan. Nope. We're folding. New plan. Here we go. We wanted a hand, we got a hand. Little baby raise, little baby call. We're gonna 3-bet this. We'll just go to 250. Julio on YouTube. Hi Josh. Hello, Julio. How's it going? Probably just going to take it down. Pick up some free money here. Or they just rage quit. Come on. Reconnect. They're just done so. I would just take it down. Easy game. Julia says, you start giving poker classes, I'm going to sign up. I haven't even told you what I'm charging yet, Julio. It's on the house for Julio. Just Julio. Everyone else, it's much, much more. You heard it here, Julio. For free. All you gotta pay for is shipping. I'll win it back when you're done teaching me. You know, that warms my heart. As a teacher, that warms my heart. I love seeing my future students flourish. We got the funny hand again. We got the funny hand, and it's suited. Nothing else to do but to raise it up under the gun. Let's get weird. And we get 3-bet. We're hating life. Immediately hating life. Just like that. I'll make you a deal. If this guy calls, I'll call. Otherwise, I'm folding. Folding. I'm out of position. Versus a 3-bet. I was an under-the-gun raiser. These people aren't bluffing me. Stop judging me. I know you're not judging me. Lots of folds. It's turning into a super tight table. Am I just gonna get walkies right now? Get some walkies? Walkies? Oh my God! Are we at the final table of a tournament? Is this a tournament? I'll still gladly take walkies with 10-6 offsuit. No business. No business. No reason to get involved. Queen 9 offsuit on the button. Not the worst. I've had worse spots. Worse hands and worse spots. Just waiting to see what we're gonna do. If there's an open, I think we can still call. Maybe that's just boredom talking. But if there's an open and a 3-bet, we're donezo. It's just gonna fold to us? Just a free open? Let's go. No brainer. Call me. Let's get some action. They fold. No action. This table is toyed. We got the funny hand again. Suited. Again. This time we're in the cutoff. Feeling a little bit better about it. Might get a little weird with it. Stay tuned to find out. Find out in an hour when it finally folds to us. There's an open. I'm probably not going to 3-bet with the funny hand. I will cold call with the funny hand, though. I'll gladly see a flop multi-way with a suited funny hand. Miserable flop. Second pair, not great kicker. Diamonds out there, got a diamond in my hand. Got no business. No business. I'm trying to make the funny hand work and it's not working. Maybe that's a sign to stop playing the funny hand. See, that's when you know that I probably got to stop streaming soon, because I looked down at Queen 8 offsuit and I was like, premium. Not really. But maybe. If I start looking at this hand like, oh, totally gonna play this. Maybe gotta call it soon. That's an official statement. I'm intending to end the stream soonish. We'll do another orbit. How about that? We'll put that setting on it. I am in the low jack now. I will play to the next low jack. That's what we'll do. Definitely opening this up. I'm gonna raise it to $1. Because why not? I make the rules. And it just folds around. Maybe I should just open every single hand. No, that would be ridiculous. Octocrab. Why now? Why now, Octocrab? See, now I wish I wouldn't have raised to $1 before. Because now I got to raise to 125 and make it look suspect. Make it look weird. Easy game. You know, I was joking about opening every single hand, but it's starting to seem like a viable option. This is a super tight table. What happened to this guy? Jamming with just anything he wants, and now he's just folding? What's going on? We're gonna call here. I don't mind leading out on this pod. I think I could just take it down, honestly. and we get raised. So much for that plan, right? What's he raising with, though? It's a great question. I don't know. And what do you do when you don't know? You just fold it. You know? Yeah, I could call. Get a little super extra weird, but why? Let's see if it folds around again. Well, we know this guy's in. New player. King 6 suited is not a calling hand in the small blind. It's funny how I'm picking and choosing now what's a good hand, what's not. When I just opened 8-3, I opened up the offsuit Octocrab under the gun, but you know, can't play just every single hand, right? I have the worst ace hand you can have. Ace 6. And it's not suited. Not even worth it. Not even worth it. You just fold it. Yeah, I'm in position, but under the gun raise. No thank you. We're going to be results oriented here and look at that flop and go, see? That's why you don't call with ace 6 offsuit. And now we get to sit here and just watch the bloodshed between these two. We're on the button. We got the cutoff, the hijack, and then the low jack, and then that'll be our last hand of the stream. If you have been watching this whole time, or if you have joined recently, thank you. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. We're not done yet. We still got 3 hands to go. 3 hands. We're just going to call it. Small blind flatted, right? Trying to think back. I think I can. It has this wonderful feature where you can replay the hand. A lot of these sites do. Let's see. Small blind actually just called the under the gun raise that last hand. It was an open to 75 cents under the gun, and they just called. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll call. The turn can bring in a lot of fun cards here. I mean, I don't hate it. Doesn't really help anybody else. I hate that bet that he's continuing to bet into 2 other players. With second pair and a gut shot, don't feel great. Don't feel great, so I fold. Also don't know what this jabroni's gonna do. Okay, you know, maybe a good fold. Maybe a good fold, I don't know. Yes, it was a good fold. Ace 9 suited. All right. All right. Just dodging bullets over here. All right, we folded this hand. We got one more hand to go. That's the low jack. After that hand, we're going to call it a night. Just a reminder, next Wednesday, 6 o'clock, meetup game is happening on Clubs Poker. If you haven't joined Clubs Poker yet, please do so. And when I say please do so, please use the link that I have on my Instagram. Also, if you're looking at it on other websites, should show my link tree. The link is in there as well. If you want to be part of the giveaway that I'm currently doing, we're going to limp this hand because it's our last hand. If you want to be part of the giveaway, and if you missed that post, that video is on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. But the giveaway itself takes place on Instagram. Go to my Instagram, check out the giveaway post if you have not already. If you comment clubs on there and you sign up to Clubs Poker using that link, it's free, then you are added to a giveaway to win 3 books and an entire video series by Zachary Elwood, who's fantastic. He's the GOAT when it comes to live poker tells. Really great. Last hand, what are we gonna do, fold? Probably should have, but we got the funny hand. We're just gonna fold to a bet here, and that's it. So thanks to everyone for showing up, hanging out with me on stream. Really appreciate you guys. If you haven't seen it already, I'm gonna show it to you again because I thought it was pretty cool. I got these set up, my little starting screen and my short break screen. We're gonna go to the starting screen. I'm not going anywhere just yet. Check this out. I love this. This plays at the beginning of the stream. So if you see this, that means I am starting very, very soon. You got the nice little little animation there of me. And then we got the short break animation with the thumbs up. Now, that's adorable. Love it. And then from there, you got me. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate you guys. I'll let you know next time I'm going to do streaming. I will add it to my Instagram stories, so you will be notified. But most likely the next time is just going to be next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific.